Are you looking for a trading bot provider, but one that's not like trading bots that you've seen actual real traders getting rich off of? But, well, you might be in luck. With only about 1,200 active users, iBots has been getting attention and the project is making some waves in the crypto world. In this video, I'm going to supply you with all of the relevant research that I found on iBots, and then you should be able to make your own informed decision on this project and projects in the future from there. Spoiler alert, it's not awesome for iBots. I love crypto just as much as the next guy, but it's no secret that there are loads of scams and frauds in this industry. I am here to give you unbiased research so that you can make an educated decision on how much or how little capital to invest in a project like this or a copycat project in the future. And to be clear, we don't do this to pour salt in the wounds of the people that are harmed by rug pulls and scams and frauds and just outright Ponzi-nomic projects. We do this to save people and educate people on how to pick out these imperfections in the first place so they don't ever fall for that again. Now, before I unload what I found on the iBots project, obviously I'm going to need you to smash that like button. Make sure you hit subscribe, boom, bang on that notification bell. Comment anything that you want in the relevant sections. I appreciate it. Now, let's pull the curtains back and see what is hiding behind there in the iBots protocol. Now, iBots is trying to be a successful first-to-market product and has promised to be the first forex and crypto AI trading bot. Keyword, keyword, keyword. Now, for those of you who don't know the lingo, forex is short for foreign exchange, and it's the marketplace where currencies are traded. Currencies like the dollar, the euro, the peso, the yuan. Now, an AI trading bot, on the other hand, is a software program that uses artificial intelligence to make trading decisions on your behalf. On autopilot, woohoo! That couldn't go wrong at all, could it? Now, it does sound cool, right? Especially when I tell you how much iBots claims to make you with their tools. And I promise they're not just shilling the newest crazes and fads of AI and bots and forex. Listen, I don't mind educating those who might not know because I understand that not everyone has been involved in crypto for as long as I have. But if you are watching this video because you are genuinely interested in using iBots, first off, think twice and wait until the end of the video to make any decisions. And second off, you don't know what forex and trading bots are, then I'm going to tell you right now that you are a tasty little fish swimming around amongst the sharks in the crypto ocean. Take it from me, very few people make money in crypto overnight. Chasing these get-rich-quick schemes like iBots is only going to lose you money in the long run, unless you're there early, in which case sometimes you make money. Now, there are certainly many amazing crypto projects out there that will absolutely 100x or 300x in the next bull run, but it's good to know the details about a project before you put any of your money into them because you don't know if it's going to be the project that does the 100 or 300x. Now, iBots says they want to revolutionize trading with their magical bots, so you just sit back, relax, and let the bots do all of the work. Seems too good to be true, red flag number one. But that doesn't seem so bad at first until you get into what their TVL is or their total value lock, and it's less than 700K. This will be irrelevant in a minute though, but trust me, this is low for what they are aspiring to be. TVL is a term used in decentralized finance or DeFi that refers to the amount of total assets that are currently being staked in a specific project or protocol. It's a good indicator of the popularity and success of a DeFi project, but 700K now? That's just not awesome, right? Most investors would consider a project like this to be speculative at best. The type of project that a seasoned investor would throw maybe 0.5% of their portfolio at just in case, right? So let's go into our bag and get into some of those red flags that I saw while I was researching iBots. iBots has two founders, Oren and Daniel. But you can only find Oren on Twitter and Discord. And Daniel, you only find on Discord. Daniel, not very public guys for founders of a first-to-market revolutionary service, right? Plus, when you click and you try to join their Discord, it turns out to be a dead link. And there's a reason for that. So pay attention. When YouTuber James Pelton asked a representative of the iBots team if the founders would dox themselves, the answer that was given was that they would not dox because of, and I quote, what they do in real life. Okay, that's a big smelly red flag right there. If they're not willing to put themselves out there and be transparent, then what else could they potentially be hiding? I mean, have some pride in what you create. I know that I do. And we're about to get into the white paper, but I want to tell you about something that I am proud of. I am the founder and CEO and the co-founder and CEO of Wolfer Finance and PreSend.io, respectively. Both of these companies have been here for over a year. We actually have a real business with revenue generation vehicles that make sense, and not some phantom bot or trader behind the scenes saying, hey, we made this. Wolfer Finance is a blockchain infrastructure company that actually master and validator nodes some of the largest blockchains that you've definitely heard of. Ethereum, AVAX, FTM, Flux, and we have a potential mining arm coming out in the future. We actually do a profit share to our holders of a portion of our income for Wolfer Finance, that being 50%, and then the other 50% gets rolled into new assets that we can generate income from, thus doing away with all Ponzi-nomic aspects that we see in all of these other crypto projects. And we are offering a digital security token through a regulation crowdfunding offering that is fully approved by the SEC and being issued through Acamona.com on the Polygon blockchain, which gives people the ability to hold their digital securities or their shares in the company in their cryptocurrency wallet and be able to invest via cryptocurrency, USDC, on either Polygon or Ethereum, and also be paid out their portion of the profits in any cryptocurrency that we deem straight to that wallet that houses those digital securities. And what's one of the most bullish things about Wolfer Finance is that it owns 10% of PreSend, which is a revolutionary wallet transaction security software that stops cross-chain transaction losses dead in their tracks. Think about sending USDC from a Polygon wallet to an Ethereum wallet. You potentially just lost your money because that's on the wrong blockchain and they are not compatible tokens. Think about sending Binance Coin from your wallet to Coinbase's exchange. You definitely just lost your money because they are not compatible, and Coinbase's exchange does not accept Binance Coin. This is a patent pending product in the United States and worldwide that actually stops all of that from happening, and we are looking to license it out to the largest players in the game. The MetaMasks, Trust Wallets, Ledgers, the Operas and Braves, the KuCoins, the Krakens, the Crypto.coms, the Binances and Coinbases of the world. So if you're looking for something, and both of those projects are bringing regulation CF offerings in the coming weeks, so make sure you pay attention to the channel and watch for when those dates are announced. Now, let's take a quick deep dive into the iBots white paper. The iBots white paper projects that the monthly return on investment, or the ROI, is anywhere from 1 to 15%. That's a pretty serious range there, bud. 1 to 15%. That's like a guy going on a date with a girl, and before he goes on the date, she's like, how tall are you? And he's like, I'm anywhere from 5 foot to 7 foot. You'll see when you show up. Come on. But when you look at the ROI in November 2022, there was actually an average of 0.35 return. Not bad. That's per day. That calculates out to about 12.81% for the month. Now, if you put in 1K and you compounded everything, you would have had about $1,378 at the end of the month, $1,378. But if you left it in with that same, ROI daily for 365 days, then you would walk away with $98,792.90. These are obviously insane gains, and there's definitely going to be a catch, but you should probably start asking questions at this point, right? One question you would want to ask is, was the average daily return of 0.35 in November an anomaly, or can iBots be consistent with that rate of return month after month? Well, for June 2023, their Twitter showed 6.03%, which is obviously not 12 point something percent, but like it was in November, but it's still pretty high for a month, right? So iBots is showing that they can be consistent, right? But there's probably more questions that you should ask as an investor. Maybe like, what are the fees for investing with this rockstar trading bot that we can't see and don't know anything about? So to withdraw $499 or less, you have to pay $5. If you want to withdraw $500 or more, you are looking at breaking off 1% of your entire withdrawal. This is on top of a 1% monthly maintenance fee, which is also on top of a 20% profits fee. Okay, so here you go, put your money in, we'll make you some money, and we're gonna charge you 1% just to keep it here monthly. We're gonna charge you 1% to take it out, and then we're gonna charge you 20% on the profits that we made you. No big deal. So keeping that 1K investment and the 0.35 average daily rate from November, let's run a monthly and yearly scenario to arrive at what you would expect to pay in fees if you wanted to withdraw it all. And then I'm gonna give give you like the most unbullish portion of this project. After 30 days, the total fees would be $103.35 or 27% out of that $378 that you made in profit. To break it down, that's $13.79 withdrawal fee because of the 1% for withdrawing because it's greater than $500. Then there's $13.79 again from the 1% maintenance fee. And finally, or more, there's $75.77 for the 20% profit fee. So that's only leaving it for 30 days. At 365 days, the total fees are $21,754 and would be approximately 22% of the $98,792 that you made in profits. I'm sure everybody went cross-eyed because that was a lot of math and a lot of numbers, but you should probably look a little bit further into it because I think people would probably still think that those numbers are attractive. So do you go for it? Are you done asking questions? Are you ready to just take your money? Throw it all in there, right? Are you ready to take your friends and fly down to Miami and buy a brand new Ferrari and cruise around and pick up chicks? Before you do that, ask another question. And this is the one that you might want to ask. What is the most that this trading bot has lost in a month? Or how about, in this case, how much is the most that it has lost in a single day? Stop your Ferrari. There's a seatbelt on the left-hand side. Take that seatbelt, strap in, because we're about to tell you. And that answer to that question actually might have you taking that Ferrari back to the dealership pretty quickly. But remember that tweet about the 6.03% that iBots returned in June? Well, even though the Discord is no longer accessible to new investors, the comments on Twitter pretty much tell the whole story. Jesse E asked the right question. 80% loss in July? You see, Jesse E is referring to this post from iBots' co-founder and obvious resident genius, Oren. In this post, Oren explains how the trading bot lost 79.96% of the total value locked in the trading account. Let that sink in. Essentially 80% gone in seconds through a trading bot that was not programmed well enough, had terrible risk management parameters on it, and literally nobody watching it, apparently. So I'm gonna leave it up to you to decide if losing 80% of your $1,000 would be worth taking a chance on this. For what it's worth, Oren did say that he was really sorry and that he had good intentions, obviously. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. But since that post from Oren on Discord in July 12th of 2023, new users have not been able to enter the Discord that once had 1,184 active users. The iBots Twitter had about 538 followers now at last check, and no one has posted anything on it since July 12th of 2023. So as you can kind of see and infer from here, it pays to do your own research. Just because a project is showing great returns does not mean that you should ignore red flags, like the founder's not posting their full names, like them talking in terms of code words and keywords and jumping on fads and selling you a fantasy with AI trading, forex, bots, and all this stuff. But that's essentially all I have for you today. So make sure that you are looking at these things in the future when you're looking at new projects and protocols. And let me know below what trading bots you've used. Have you made any money in any trading bots? But until next time, obviously, make sure that you smash that like button. Make sure you hit subscribe. Boom! Bang on that notification bell. Comment anything that you want in the relevant sections. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for showing up to this video. I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, everyone.